It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd walk to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Dick! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. Thanks. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that one day this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember that Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly this simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You didn't give me the option. You should take a little responsibility for her, dick. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange. Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Geez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. I'm sure you do. Ah, Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, did you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yori's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. Different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. I don't think I gotta read that one. I think we get the gist. Okay. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Dick? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have. You didn't give me the option, so it's your fault, game. I need options. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and I knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. An exception is... Okay. I know I need to read what's on that file. But I'm trying, it won't open. I'm looking this up. I know you can't see it because I screen captured the actual file, this actual page. I screen captured this actual page, but I am trying to open it. All this shit, this game is very cryptic from what I read up on. That's not behind her for no reason. That's behind her for a reason. Okay. So I just figured out something. If you go, when this happens right here, you get the exception thing in the background. Obviously that's cryptic. Obviously look it up. I looked into it a little bit, and I see that if you let me bring it up here. If you go to the Steam files in the comment and find the Doki Doki Literature Club, there's a scripts right here at the bottom, scripts.rpa, and it'll bring up this, which is there's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food or into newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame them myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot made with... And I think this is some sort of script. God, that's a lot. Holy shit. But yeah, I mean, I know there's some sort of code or something. I haven't really looked into that. So anyway, I found that really cool. I had to look into that. The moment I saw this in the background, I knew I had to look into it. So that was something interesting to look at. I mean, behind the horror that is in front of it, but yeah. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. So, Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. Why my swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this? If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never. 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 So I know there's different endings. I don't plan on going back through them. But because I don't know if I could get anything different here. Let's go back in.